Heaven I too, Nikosi Baba has a very vital video for all of my subscribers and my true supporters, anybody that supports Seagull Empire. I want to touch on what exactly is the source, because there's many individuals and communities online that speak of the source, that speak of God, many religions that speak of God, many cultures that speak of a creator, a beginning, an essence, a spirit. So let's get straight to it. First and foremost, Seagull Empire has revealed that the source, as far as a geographic location, as we would call a geographic location, is definitely in Ethiopia. Ethiopia, Ethiopia. So that's one way that Rastafarians were correct. Big up to all of my Rasta brethren and sisters. Because Uno, we forward out to Jamaica, we realize, say, wait, hold up. I'm going to do some simple maths, and to other people, them wise and them kind of bright, you know? Because Rasta people, them find out, say, wait, Ethiopia will forward out, like, before the science people come with them little experiment on carbon dating and them sitting there. So, bringing it full circle now. The Rastas were correct. Ethiopia, the landmass known as Africa currently, the continent, is a source of life from a geographic standpoint. Plain and simple. Everyone that's arguing as melanated people with melanin ranging from brown to dark brown, that are saying that we originate in the Americas or in Europe or wherever you're thinking, keep going deeper. This landmass, Ethiopia, Africa, without a question or a doubt, is definitely the source from a geographic, physical space on planet Earth. Now, as far as a culture or a way of life on Earth that represents the source of where everything spawned out from that, I will use a group of people, as I've done in several other videos, many of my videos, people that's really listening to what's being streamed and what's being channeled through Nikosi Baba and through Seagull Empire. You will know that we use the Khoisan Bushmen as a very intricate reference point pertaining to where humans as a mammalian expression of life sourced from. That's the clearest example that we have. So every single race, creed, color, religion, way of life spawned from this example. Not because science said so, because I said so. Science got it from me, studying me. I am the science. I am the math. I am the religion. I am spirit. So I'm telling you now, from a human being, a physical expression of a entity, an avatar, or a genetic lineage, the San Bushmen of Africa, which originate, them as a people group, originate from Ethiopia, Eastern Africa, and then have migrated through the southern reaches of Africa. So you still find these remnants of these click-speaking groups of persons from Eastern to Southern Africa. Every other tribe, every other haplogroup has found its inception from these remnants, I must say. Because even though they represent a current example, that doesn't mean that them themselves are it. They're just the closest example left. They're a remnant. So it has been revealed to Seagull Empire as a community or a collective, this profound information, because we have connected and we've linked the dots deeper than what any scientific community has been able to, deeper than any religious or spiritual sect or collective. You know, big up to the Rastas, as I said. Big up to these Babylon scientists. Big up to Christians that speak of a Garden of Eden representing an idea of like a source or a beginning. There's no hate. Every single person is giving little pieces to this picture. Like they're giving pieces to the puzzle and sharing ideas that can help one be able to cite the bigger picture, because that's what it's all about, the bigger picture. Now, what's the whole point of this idea of the source? Why does the source matter? It matters because in these last days, when I say last days, I mean that we are in a next mass extinction on planet Earth. We are entering a mass extinction. We are in it now on planet Earth. So the source, or this idea of a source or a starting point, matters so much, because so it was in the beginning, so shall it be in the end, as it says in many of the different religious texts, from the Quran even to the Torah or Bible. The beginning or the starting point, as far forward as we can reach, definitely matters, because if you don't know where you're coming from, how can you then even fathom where you aim to go? You won't even have an aim of going anywhere. So I'm going to be going deeper and delving into these topics more and more, because it is very evident that it's not being said or shared the way that it needs to be shared, or the way I'm sharing it. And I say that confidently. In fact, you scientist people, come talk to me, because the answer is with me. I am the Bush God. I am His Heavenly Majesty. The truth, the codes is literally being expressed right before you right now. So the information is here, it's now. It's loadable if one has that capacity, if one has that willingness to align their illusion of their will to like the will of what we need to let be the will. So anyone really, really ready to submit or to let go, and they really, really want the answer is here, man. The answer is right here. So let's start focusing more on the source, because that's what will save us. Living how we once lived, thinking how we once think. Taking it further than that example that we have left, that remnant in the Bushmen, the sand Bushmen. Taking it further than even what they are currently expressing. Because even a lot of them, to any sand person watching this, any koi, ayo, ain't oko, any of you that's looking at this video, the real native people, all of you have lost your way. But it's okay, Baba's here. So I give homage, though even you, as a native person or a genetic remnant of that, got a lot of remembering to do. So we have to take it further. But to even get to a point of taking it further or growing or healing in certain way, we would have to see where the issue is. So that's what this video is on. I wanted to simply touch on an epigenetic linkage between environment as it pertains to a geographic location, and lineage from a biological standpoint. So we're talking about DNA, genetics, and how the environment can influence or alter and select what is meant to be expressed at a given moment. So share this with whoever you feel would need to hear this, or people that are pondering on what's what. You have many talking about, oh, the source is here, or it's there, or it's not even on Earth. People are saying we come from stars, or you can't even think about stars or the universe or another galaxy if you're not able to first ground yourself to this current experience in your current avatar. The Earth is every single galaxy. It's all encompassing. So be present with the gift of life. Don't get ahead of yourself when you don't even got a head on yourself. So anyways, yeah man, big up to everybody that's watching this, and share it with somebody. It may enlighten a person seeking to understand more about these topics. And don't share with anybody that's looking to argue. The truth can't be argued. This is clear as day. So I keep it real plain, really plain, so we're flying. Yeah man. God, I like growing myself.